course, they're going to have all kinds of toys, but if they have the open-ended toys, it's like exercising their muscle of creativity and imagination.
When you first time, encounter play silk, what was your first impression?
The first thing that happened was I don't think there were really play silks before. 30 years ago, I took my son, who was 4, to the Waldorf school, and just for like a Mayfair. And we went in the kindergarten classroom, and they had cotton cloths that were all rolled up, and the children used them to build forts and to dress up. My son immediately started to play with them in the classroom, and I thought I wanted cloth for him at home, but I couldn't find out where to buy any. So I thought about silk because he doesn't like itchy things. So I bought some silk, just white silk, and I hemmed it and I dyed it. And then he just used it all the time. And the neighbor kids used it. And then my husband said, we should call them play silks.
What made you decide to bring silk into children's play?
Well, I also read about Rudolf Steiner, who talked about the properties of silk and the way it takes the color and the light. And I could see how beautiful the colors were, so pure and gorgeous. And the light comes through. And then also they're very easy to tie, easier than cotton for children. I just think silk is so beautiful, and it's natural fiber. It can compost if you want to put it in your compost pile.
What makes silk so captivating for children?
I think it's the properties of the way the light comes through it, the soft silkiness of it, the beauty of the colors. Sometimes I think about, crayons are just pure, all they are is color, but you use them in 2 dimensions to draw. But the silk is just color. It's all it is. But the children use it in 3-dimensional ways to create things out of.
How do you think imaginative play is so important for children?
I think developing and allowing the imagination to flourish and grow when children are little leads to a creative and imaginative life. Of course, they're going to have all kinds of toys, but if they have the open-ended toys, it's like exercising their muscle of creativity and imagination because they add so much to it. The toy is not really the most important thing. It's just a tool, and it allows that space for children to imagine and encourages it. And I think that having a creative life is so important. Even if you go into become a software engineer, a lot of those bigger companies, they want people who have a great imagination as well and are creative. And it just leads to a lot of happiness too, I think, and meaning in life.
Do you have any advice for those mothers they want to chase their dreams or between families and career?
I think chasing your dreams is always a wonderful idea. You could make a part-time business. You could, if you wanted to make things, if you like to do that or create art. So I think if you're not really super happy in what you're doing, then I did morning pages. It's called The Artist Way. It's a beautiful book by Julia Cameron, and everybody can find their creativity by one of her ways is morning pages, where you write 3 pages every morning. Just write. You don't read it. You just write. And then every week you take yourself on an artist date so that you're really nurturing your own creative self. And I think that's important to do as mothers too, to take care of our.
What do you hope that Sarah will bring to family in the future?
I'd love to bring play silks to more families in the future. Just the play silks themselves, I think, are so valuable for children to have, create with, and use their imagination. So the way to do that is to find new ways to explain them, to show them, to have them in more stores. Like right now we're in Barnes & Noble and Paper Source, which is that's new and that's great, where people are seeing the possibilities of the play. One toy, 5 ways to play, and just have a simpler little guide with picture for the adults. I really don't think the children need any instruction.